Well, good morning, everybody. I can say as a Toronto transplant, this is a pretty special day for me personally and for our entire organization. I just really quickly want to first welcome you to Scotiabank Field at Nat Bailey Stadium. And to follow up, I'd like to introduce you to a handful of people that will be here making this announcement today. To my direct left is Vancouver Canadians President Jake Kerr. I've also got Phil Lind with Rogers, Paul Beeston and Alex Anthopoulos with the Toronto Blue Jays, and President of the Vancouver Canadians, Andy Dunn. Situated as well, I've got Tony LaCava, Doug Davis, Charlie Wilson, and former Cy Young Award winner Pat Hankin with the Toronto Blue Jays, who are also here. And Jason Tackman, our general manager, is milling about somewhere, and I'm sure we'll address him as well. I will turn things over to Jake Kerr, the owner of the Canadians, for today's announcement.
Thanks very much, Rob. Thank you all for turning out this morning. I am very pleased to be able this morning to announce to you a 4-year player development agreement between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Vancouver Canadians. Before getting into the importance of that, I would like to mention our thanks to the Oakland Athletics, who for the past 10 years have been the affiliated club with the predecessor group and ourselves here in Vancouver. The Athletics were a great partner. They treated us very well. We had a very professional relationship with them. And frankly, had it not been for the Blue Jays, we wouldn't have dreamt of leaving. The agreement we've just come to today is a really wonderful situation for both us and we hope the Jays. It's a critical step in ensuring the long-term viability of baseball in Vancouver. Jeff Mooney, myself, and Andy Dunn purchased this team 4 years ago with the idea that we were going to return Vancouver baseball to local ownership and assure its viability for the future. We think that in the last 4 years we've come a long way with the refurbishment of Nat Bailey Stadium and the improvements we've made out here each year. I should mention we're planning with the Parks Board to continue that program, and there are going to be some major announcements on more improvements over the next 2 years. We think and hope we've succeeded in delivering a high-quality, family-oriented product at a reasonable cost here at Nat Bailey. I think the record attendance this year, it was good we had a winning team, but frankly the folks have been coming back regardless, and we really appreciate it. Today's announcement envisions a long-term partnership between Canada's 2 affiliated professional baseball clubs. Some don't realize that the only 2 clubs left in Canada that are affiliated with the major leagues are the Jays themselves and us. Everyone else is gone. We're very proud of that, and we're proud of the fact that the Blue Jays are well on course to reestablishing the prominence they enjoyed during the 1990s, and we're delighted to be part of it. We think you only have to look at this season and the young players they have coming up to know that this is going to be a good run. It's a particular pleasure for me, personally, to be in business with my old friend Paul Beeston and my very much older friend Phil Lind. I don't mean he's aged because he gets very upset at that, but rather we go back 40 years. We were fraternity brothers at UBC, and I've promised him not to discuss that at today's conference. So, Phil, over to you.
Affiliations are an important thing in a club's environment, and I think that this one has been a long time in coming, and it certainly makes a lot of sense. Everybody I've talked to out here said, how come it's taken so long to do that? I mean, it's sort of logical, and I think especially with the Blue Jays and their new incarnation under Alex and Paul, they're really an exciting team, a very exciting team, and with the Vancouver Canadians, equally as exciting a team, and we have an opportunity here to develop Canadian stars, and I think that's a really good thing. Rogers, of course, is feels very connected with Vancouver. We and TELUS are about neck and neck in wireless, so we're we're a very strong player here. You've seen lately that we've announced the Rogers Arena, major deal with the Canucks. We open the Vancouver Film Festival next week, and we have the Santa Claus Parade. I mean, we're here. We're really, really deep in this community. We sink our roots deep in the community. So we're exceptionally thrilled that the Canadians are affiliating with us. I think it promises major excitement for baseball fans right across this country. So thank you very much.
Thank you. And I'm speaking on behalf of the ball club. I can't tell you how thrilled we are to be part of this relationship. Jake talked about a long-term deal in 4 years. We're looking at somewhere closer to 44 when it's all said and done. We've done this before. We were Medicine Hat. We were there for 25 years, and for some reason we got out of there, but it was a relationship. We wanted to be there. And it's our idea to bring Vancouver baseball to Toronto. This is not Toronto baseball coming just here. This is a two-way street. Players that play here, make it to the major leagues, that you see on this field here, playing at the Rogers Center, is something what it's all about. And if I can just get rid of this phone here right now, Tony. Sorry about that. But what it's all about is making sure that the two brands work closely together. It's very important for us. It's very important for you to know that this is not a one-way street. As much as we want to be together, Canada's teams, we want to do baseball across the country, and there's no better place we look at it than the West Coast right now. We currently have 5 players in our organization. 5 players from the greater Vancouver area. Do we want more? Yes. Are we going to be using Vancouver players here? Yes. Are we going to be all part of an entity? Yes. So this is very, very exciting as we put our Maple Leaf on our shoulder. I hope that we do that out here too, so that we all have that common bond and that we grow the game, because I think it is going to be quite a special relationship, and one I know with Jake and Jeff and what you're doing here in Vancouver that we can take the next level. So on behalf of which I can't tell how thrilled I am. I know the organization's thrilled. I know this relationship will work, and I think it's time to get on with it. I can hardly wait to spring training and we get out here in June and play a game. So thank you for welcoming us, Jake, and we are going to have a good time.
Perfect.
I'm very thrilled with this affiliation today. I think, like Phil Lynn spoke about, this has probably been a long time coming. And from a personal standpoint, this is the second time I've been to Vancouver. The first time I was scouting with the Montreal Expos in 2003, and being able to come out here and seeing the programs that people like Terry McCaig have had at University of British Columbia, and some of the amateur players that have come up through the ranks here, tells us a lot about the passion of fans that are here in Vancouver. I think one of the best examples is when we play the Seattle Mariners, to see the Blue Jays fans that are out there. It's an unbelievable feeling for all of us and for our players. And this certainly is a partnership that is a long time coming. We feel that we're certainly on the right track. We've talked about for a long time scouting and player development being the backbone for what we want to do here. Vancouver is as good an affiliate as we could find, and the fact that we are in Canada, supporting baseball, unifying as one, is a great thrill for all of us, and certainly something that we believe strongly in. I expect to be here each year, be available, but we also expect to try to have as competitive a team as we can here, and like Paul talked about, try to get some players from the Vancouver area on this team as well. So we're very, very thrilled. We're thrilled with the management team that's here, the ownership group, and we think this is going to be a great partnership going forward.